Hello most amazing top teners, how are you doing today? Well, I hope. I'm Rebecca Felgate, and today we're talking the top 10 things everyone wished they knew as teenagers. It's been a long time since I was a teenager, and I have to say, I'm glad. The person who I was then is quite different to the person I've become. Yes, I do wish that I could go back in time and tell myself all of the things on this list, so I was prepared for what life was gonna throw at me. Before we get into this video, I just want to let you know that we have a brand new channel called Top 10 Nerd. This is where you can find all of your superhero content, all of your anime content, all of your really niche movie content, and you can just go over there and be a fabulous, fabulous nerd. Because really, deep down, aren't we all glorious nerds? Head on over and I'll see you there. So, here we have it. If you're a teenager, listen up. If you aren't, then let me know what you would tell your teen self. Coming in at number 10, an important lesson: the cool kids aren't so cool in 10 years' time. I spent so much of my early teenager years worrying about whether I was cool or not, and I guess after a few years of trying, I decided I wasn't, and that was okay. Or at least, I wasn't compared to those deemed the cool kids, the popular kids who got into trouble a lot. Fast forward 10 years, and most of those kids aren't so cool now. While it may have been edgy to be a total dick in school, in the real world, people aren't so down with it. Usually it's the dreamer kids, or the kids that had quirky hobbies, and the ones that work hard that go on to get the good jobs or go on the most adventures. This brings me to my next point. In at number 9, school is cool. Take it from me, school is actually bloody great. You get to arrive at 8:30 and you leave at 3:30, you get an hour for lunch and breaks. Lunch is usually either free or cheap, and you get to learn stuff all day and sometimes even play sports. Sure, not every class will be your favourite, but there is a huge variety. There are often really cool after school clubs you can do, like art, drama, and even chess and gaming. If you think school life is hard, try working 9 AM till 6 PM and having to fend for yourself. I love my job, but I would kill to have to sit in a warm room and learn all day. Another little secret sideline for you: learning is the key to having an awesome life. Get good grades in at least one area, it opens up so many doors for you. Even if you don't find school cool, you actually need to realize that it's a game and you just need to play it until you win. In at number 8, stick at your hobbies. Hobbies are great. Don't let someone make you feel like learning an instrument or drawing or writing poems or even making YouTube videos or anything like that isn't cool, because it is. Sometimes these things lead to greater opportunities, and if you get good at these things, you may be able to incorporate them in your future somehow. It will also help you to meet interesting people along the way. Also, every single CV or resume recommendation says that employers care about what you do in your spare time. In every single interview I've ever been on, I've always been asked what I like to do when I'm free. It kind of makes you seem like a bit more of an interesting person. In at number 7, your parents are people, so give them a break. I guess, soon in theory, I may be old enough to be a parent, and I'm starting to clearly see that so many decisions that my mum made for me were actually for my benefit. Sure, in some situations I thought that I knew best, but she had some world years on me, and there were things that I just couldn't understand yet. Parents are just people trying to get on with their lives and do the best for the people that they care about. One day you might be one too, so cut them some slack. In at number 6, start trying to work towards your passion. One thing I really wish that I had known is that it's never too early to start pushing for something that you want later in life. In fact, the earlier you start working, be it volunteering for a company you're interested in, or creating something in your spare time like a blog, vlog, book or play or whatever, the better. You'll be surprised that when you finally get around to being a grown-up, how many people figured this out and already had a head start on you. They'll be the first ones to get noticed and the first ones to get jobs. In at number 5, sounds kind of boring but is kind of fundamental, we have save. This is something I have actually never been particularly good at because saving is hard, but saving is important if you ever want to see or do anything or go anywhere outside the place that you grew up in. You may be lucky and your parents may have bags of money and they might give that money to you, but even then, saving for yourself shows initiative. Also, life spoiler alert, when somebody else gives you money, they expect to have a say as to how you spend it. If you make and save your own money, you will have full say in how you choose to spend it. This next one is really the holy grail, and to be honest, some adults don't even get this one, so really, it's just nice to know, full stop. Anyway, coming in at number 4, we have when he or she just isn't that into you. Those wasted hours flowers as a child, wondering if Joshua May would ever be interested, and again as a teen, wondering if Ben Urquhart would just go out with me. It never actually occurred to me as a teenager to, maybe read the signs and realize that sometimes people just aren't interested in you. You can tell because they're acting like they're not interested, and no, it's not some game. They literally just don't like you in that way. And that's fine. Better just to focus on being yourself and not worrying about who you have a crush on. When you act like you, it is easier to meet someone that likes you for you, and then in the end, it's just kind of easy rather than awkward. So, okay, you found someone that you like, you date for a few months, it's the best, you're writing each other's names on your hands, yay! But then you break up and the world is literally over. But newsflash, my young friends, coming in at number 3, we have You Will Get Over It. Be it falling out with a friend or breaking up with someone that you really liked, I promise you'll get over it. Even if you think that the world is caving in and you'll spend months in a hellhole of doom and pain, there is light at the end of that tunnel. And to be honest, when you emerge from the tunnel, you won't even really think about it that much ever again. I promise you in like 5 or 10 years time, you will actually laugh about the way that you behaved. Better just to buck up, stick your chin up in the air and get on with it. You're young, you'll bounce back, you absolutely got this. Coming in at number 2, we have cut out people that don't make you happy. Literally, just get rid of the vampires right now. By vampires, I mean people who drain you of your happiness and your energy, people that don't allow you to be you. This can be very hard when you're a teenager because you only know a limited group of people. If someone in your friendship group doesn't make you happy, either tell them or cut them out. Honestly, life is too short and you'll be so glad that you did. Look to find people that share your common interests, however weird they may be, and allow you to excel. Don't hang out with people that hold you back. Your future self, I promise you, will absolutely say, hey, thanks teenage me for being such a major babe. Coming in at number 1, the most important thing that every teenager should know, and I wish I had too, we have take opportunities, especially to travel. Your life can be quite insular as a teen, and you may only want to sit inside and play video games or spend the weekend Snapchatting your friends. However, taking opportunities to step outside your sphere is so important for learning about the world. If there's ever a school trip running, go on it, even if it's only for a day. If you're lucky enough that your parents will take you on vacation, don't spend the entire time on your phone. Look around you. If there are ever competitions running for something that you're good at, enter. You never know. You may get noticed, and that could be the start of something great. Okay, so that was the top 10 things everyone wishes they knew when they were teenagers. Luckily, if you're a teenager, I've just told you everything I wish I knew, so you know now. So you can go forth and literally conquer the world. I promise you can do it. I'm Rebecca Felgate. Why not leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and I will try and respond to as many as I possibly can. Let me know if you're a teen, let me know what your future goals are. Also, let me know if you're an adult like me and we can have some serious adult chat about tea and dogs, because that's what your life is coming to. Okay, this has been Most Amazing Top 10. If you like this video, make sure you give it a good thumbs up, share it with a friend, and of course stay subscribed to our fabulous channel for more lists just like this one. And I will see you beauties next time.